My Lords, I've just landed back from India this morning. I was born and brought up in India, and after my studies here in the UK, started Cobra Beer, which I would say with humility and pride is today a household name and the most famous Indian brand of any sort in the UK. And in 2003, I was appointed as the UK chair of the Indo-British Partnership in the Foreign Office, and my Indian co-chair was present, none other than Narayan Murthy, our Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's father-in-law. Rishi Sunak and I, proud members of the 1.6 million Indians in the UK, as Baroness Verma mentioned, I thank her for initiating this debate, 1.6 million who are doing exceedingly well in the living bridge, as Prime Minister Modi calls us. In 2007, I founded the UK-India Business Council, of which I'm the founding chair, and now India has overtaken the UK and is the fifth largest economy in the world. It is the fastest growing large economy in the world, 1.4 billion people, 75 years of democracy, a young country, a growth rate of 8.7% in the last financial year, and it has contributed 1 out of 10 unicorns, with over 100 unicorns. It is a country that is the fourth largest producer of renewable energy and solar power, and in every aspect is just going from strength to strength, including during the pandemic, where it produced billions of vaccines with the Serum Institute of India, partnering with Oxford and AstraZeneca. I'm co-chair of the International Students All-Party Parliamentary Group, and now Indian students have overtaken China as the largest number of international students. Foreign universities are now being allowed by India to open up in India, and that's a great opportunity for British universities. And Indian universities are now starting to want to have a presence here in the UK. For example, the Indian Institute of Technology is partnering with us at the University of Birmingham, where I'm Chancellor, ideally opening up a physical presence here in the UK. The UK-India Free Trade Agreement is well advanced, and although our trade at the moment is only £29.6 billion, India is only the 12th largest trading partner of the UK's. That is not good enough. It should be so much more, and I would sure the Noble Lord, the Minister, would agree. We should conclude the FTA as quickly as possible, but not in a rush. It needs to be as comprehensive as possible, and I'm delighted that our Chief Negotiator, Harjinder Kang, wish him every bit of luck. He is, of course, the Governor of the University of Birmingham, where I'm Chancellor. The Young Professionals Scheme has just been concluded, with 3,000 degree-educated nationals being able to spend 2 years here from India and vice versa. This is wonderful news. The Integrated Review talks about the tilt to the Indo-Pacific, and as a trustee of Policy Exchange, we produced that report, the government acted on it, and the Quad, the Defence and Security Alliance between the USA, Australia, Japan and India, I suggest, and would the Minister agree, that the UK should join Quad, and we should have Quad Plus, thus circling the world. Prime Ministerial delegations, we need large Prime Ministerial delegations. I've been on every single delegation from Tony Blair, Gordon Brown, David Cameron, Theresa May, but Boris Johnson didn't take a delegation. There were only 2 of us from India present. I suggest Rishi Sunak takes one. We should do that as soon as possible. The India Advisory Council, chaired by the Noble Lord the Minister. On the other hand, the UK-India Roundtable has been disbanded. We need to... I've got 4 minutes, so please, that's not right. I'll extend it a little more because of that. So the UK-India Roundtable needs to be revived. Will the Minister agree? We've had the UK initiative from it, we've had Teach India from it, the 2-year post-graduation work visa from it. The CEO's Forum has not met. We need to revive the CEO's Forum. Defence alliances need to continue as well. And we are in a race. Everyone wants to do business with India. We need to go the extra mile. And I conclude with this. Narendra Modi, as a boy, sold tea at his father's tea stall at a railway station in Gujarat. Today, Narendra Modi is one of the most powerful people on this planet as Prime Minister of India. Today, India has the presidency of the G20. Today, India has a vision in the next 25 years to be the second largest economy in the world with a GDP of $32 billion. The Indian Express has left the station. It is now the fastest train in the world, the fastest growing major economy in the world. The UK must be the closest and trusted friend of partner of India in the decades ahead.